The issue I have is that when I pull the brake lever, one set of in fact, both set of pistons are kind of seized and don't move at all. The first thing I'm going to do is just remove the front wheel, so we'll get that off just now. There we go. Next I'm going to remove the pads. I've already undone the retaining clip that holds this bolt. Oh, it's a bit sticky. And just push the pads out. Get them from the other side. I've just put a rag through here and run it back and forward just to clean as much out of the caliper as I can just while it's dry. Give the inside a good spray. I'm using Muck Off disc brake cleaner. Give it another clean out with a clean rag. What I'm doing now is I'm using this tool to push the pistons back into their bores. So you can see they're absolutely flush with the inside. So I've put a wee bit of wood in here as a spacer, and that'll stop these two pistons coming out. So the idea is to get one or both of these pistons out, and we do that by pulling the brake lever, just not even fully back to the bars, just a couple of small pumps, and that'll get that out. I've now got some Hunter silicone plumber's lubricant and cotton bud. So we've got our lubricant on the cotton bud here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that right the way around and underneath. So that's the piston now lubricated, and we'll push it back in and use the tool to push the piston back in. Right, so the piston's back in, so we're just going to repeat that process for all of the other pistons that are in there. Last one. So, take the spacer out. So all the pistons have now been lubed, and I've popped them in and out a few times just to make sure they're well and truly lubed properly. Give it another clean out with a clean rag. So I'm just checking that the spring in the pads is still working. I've also just cleaned the back of them up a wee bit just to make sure the pistons aren't actually sticking to it. So those can go back in. So that's the pads back in. You see, you can't see the pistons protruding at all, and I've also put the wee clip on the bottom there. Refit the wheel, top it up.